I'd say, well, I think if it's someone who's not from that culture, from a certain culture, and they start making ill-advised jokes that are clearly not taken to understand that culture, it's a form of disrespect. But I think what about when someone who is from a certain culture, yeah, is that a bit of like they're taking the easy way out to appease other people, right? And disrespecting like for a hacky
Yeah, I
joke for
see.
Asian guys, it's
I
the
see what you
dick
mean.
joke. It's the dick
Yeah,
joke. That's yeah.
well, I think that they are taking the easy way out, but then it's the way in. I think it's a reflection of life that there are some people who deal with their trauma by being the butt of the joke, and they feel like that maybe that cushions the impact of being subject to ridicule by a larger or more dominant culture. And I guess they feel like if I just make jokes and I go along with the jokes, then I'll have an easier time, or I'll be more accepted by these people that are making jokes at my expense. And yeah, but I think that some people go that way, but I think it's quite short sighted because ultimately, if you allow these negative uh, remarks or these negative perceptions of you and your community to be validated, then while you might be in a space whereby you can use jokes or kind of deal with it, you are leaving more vulnerable parts of your community open to dealing with the same thing. And they might not have the tools or resources to either make jokes about it or to defend themselves. So it's really about while you might be one person on stage, are your actions affecting much more people like you as a whole? I think that some people, yeah, find the idea of challenging stereotypes to be a daunting task. And some people won't do that because it's an easier ride. While we can talk about the fact that we look at comedy as a way to um, change perceptions or challenge perceptions, as well as like increase people's awareness, or just like, and do all of this while also entertaining them at the same time. A lot of people don't see show business that way. They see it as a way for them to derive the perks of having fame and for them to make money. So, some people will behave in that respect and they have no interest in altering perceptions in a way that is not going to benefit them directly. A lot of people, just want to do what it takes to make money and to maybe what they believe will secure them any more work. And that's fine if that's what they want to do. But I think myself personally, I think that is a cop out and I think it is short sighted because ultimately, the more you contribute to your own dehumanization or your own ridicule, at some point, the people that are orchestrating this towards you they won't change. No one's ever like, oh, we can take the piss out of this person. So let's stop at some point. That's not human nature. The more that you instruct with your behavior, inform them with your behavior they're allowed to get away with, the more that they'll do. And in the end, it might get to a point that you can't necessarily handle the jokes that you're getting. And so, me personally, I just feel like I think a lot more about what do I want people to say about me when I'm no longer around? Or what do I want people to say about me when I'm shopping with my kids? It's fun when you do like the small dick jokes or you want to take the position of full one be ridiculed as an Asian person, for example. But when your kid comes home from school and says, this is how people are talking about me, or you're out with your family and people say, hey, yeah, that's a small dick guy. Or, you know, somebody's attacked or they are harassed because people are like, well, it's okay for me to do it because this guy said it. That's what you should do with Chinese guys, or you should do that with Taiwanese guys, or that's what you're allowed to do that to people from Thailand. Then it's just a matter of time before that cuts back to you.